Okay, here we go. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, our leaders. First thing first, thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is the second meeting we held, and this is also very special because the first time we have external speakers from organization called Young Southeast Asian Leader Initiative, shortened to WSEALI.
Enggak, yang tadi.
Okay.
Ada.
Miss Ismi Ariniawati. And she's also have joined us. Hello, Mbak Ismi.
Hello, Mas Zaldi.
Hello.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah, how are you?
Excellent. Wonderful. Because I will meet with such a multi-talent person here. So I was very excited.
Okay, we also are very excited too. Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Zaldi from Kantor Cabang Mamuju, Sulawesi. I'm from Makassar and consider it is 10 hours transportation from here. Seems that I will spend the first Idul Fitri not in my hometown this year. This is the very first year. So because of the restriction and so on. Okay, allow me to say hello to some of our members. Maybe I go to Ms. Zaipan. Mr. Zaipan, Mas Zaipan. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm from Lubuk Linggau. Thank you, Mr. Zaldi.
Thank you, thank you. Still in the office, right?
South Sumatra.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you, sir, for joining us today. Okay, next we go to whose account this Kace Cimahi. Can we see the camera on?
Hello, Mr. Zaldi.
Hello, Bu Ichi. How are you, Bu?
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, Bu. Allow me to introduce Bu Ichi from Kantor Cabang Cimahi as the branch manager. Welcome, Bu. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. The last person we say hello. What about me, Mr. Andi Asrul Juwana?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Asrul. What should we call you, Mr. Andi or Mr. Asrul?
Just call me Asrul. Actually, I come from Makassar, but right now I'm assigned South Jakarta branch as an infection and complaints officers. Yeah, that's that I can tell you guys.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Asrul. We came from the same hometown, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mas Asrul. Okay, let's go to the first session. Okay, actually, this time we have 3 sessions. First sessions, we would like to introduce our English club, some kind of like format or how we're gonna work or how we're gonna run this show for the future. So allow me, Miss Ismi, to present our material. Wait. Okay, this is actually for the member of English Club. So we call it English Club Begins. So as the previous speaker, Miss Dea, also already mentioned that some kind of concept we have to introduce you guys. So from this point, from that point, we think that everyone who join us in this club has a different starting point. So we call it, or we call it at least 4 pace. So maybe some of us can start from pace 3, or some of us really need to join at the first pace. We call it pace. So what is the phase 1? The phase 1 is consists with several type of sharing that involve all club member and presents. This is wide open for all possibilities, including but not limited to scholarship information, like Mbak Ismi provide us today, and topic to discuss as somebody suggests so many suggestions about this. So we mentioned this. I mean, we include this in the pace 1. So also someone suggests that we can watch movie, not not formal presentations like this. We can watch and we can say things about that movie. It should be interesting, but we will see that later. Internal and external speakers. So this one actually it's one of our pace 1. So and we're glad that Mbak Ismi is the first one to join us from external speakers and extract. Okay, and the pace 2. This is more serious because some of the community has like a certain goal that can be calculated. So we need to provide the intensive class so people can learn intensively by private course and handle it separately. Those class are intermediate class, IELTS or TOEFL class for preparation, of course, and professional speaking. So if one of us really want to increase the English skill by learning it intensively, they can join this class when the class is available. Actually, about the fund, we try to make it by a company, but if it is not really hard, we can share it by our own pocket. I think learn is expensive, and you have to accept that. Everyone have to accept that, and etc. Okay, and the pastry, it is like more advanced discussion. Maybe we ask a native speaker for maybe like yesterday we joined ISA meeting, and the what you called the National Health Service from South Korea join us and provide their tips and their problem and the solutions they had with their service in their country. So when we have to go deeply for some topic, this is, we call it phase 3. Okay, and the last phase is phase 4. We call it English show. So there will be English competition between members. There will be speaking contests between members, poetic competition, so maybe, or sing-a-song competition. That's also possible. English debate, that's also possible. When we grow up, we can try something new like this, and of course many more. Okay, this is our schedule. We have fulfilled the schedule until June, but it is also to be confirmed. So let me know if one of you want to suggest some topics for us to discuss. Okay, none of the idea has consisted, has developed without this generous person, Mr. Arif Budiman. Thank you for accepting our mistakes and kindly supervise us since the very beginning, and Budena. I think one of these gorgeous people have joined us this afternoon. And English Club crew, so also we consist with 5 persons. Thank you. I wish to continue, and we are so widely open by anyone who want to be a part of this team. Okay, and thank you. That's it. That's all we need to share. And I would like to invite to everyone that none of that concept is fixed. Everyone can suggest us, everyone can criticize that, and we are openly minded for that change. Okay, without any further delay, I would like to invite our speaker, Mbak Ismi Arianawati, to take the media and the time. Please, Mbak Ismi.
Thank you so much, Mas Zaldi. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. Can I hear some hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Where is the most what is it like? The first place in here. I mean, like people from Mamuju, there is a from Aceh. Is there someone from Aceh or from Papua maybe? Wanna hear your hello?
From Aceh, yes,
Oh
but
yeah, hello.
not exactly from Aceh.
So where is the exact place? Sir?
So I currently work in BPJS Kesehatan branch Magelang, but I'm originally from Aceh.
Oh, hi.
I see.
Pak Rian Hermana, yeah. Hello, Pak Rian.
Hello, Mbak.
Nice to hear. Yeah. Before I go far, thank you, Mas Zaldi, and also all of the committee of English Club for inviting me here. It's just an honor for me. This is the very first time I speak in front of the institution. I mean, like the community, the internal community of the institution, because sometimes, oftenly I speak in front of the student college. So is it okay if I just call you guys? Because yeah, that's my personal or my way, my style. If I wanna make a close relationship with someone, is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
thank you, Ibu.
Nice. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ask Mas Zaldi to share my screen, my presentation, because I'm online from my phone. I don't know why my laptops couldn't work.
Is that the material?
Yes. Okay. As I see in the chat box in the group, Telegram group, I think I don't need to talk much about the what is like the English as an investment, because everyone's already know what is the important for us to learning English, right? But yeah, I just wanna make some point, some tips, maybe, or quick resume that is telling my personal journey, why I learned English since the very early age. So start from the next slide. Sorry, next slide, please. Yes. So if I want to do something, or I want to take some initiative, or doing something, or planning something, I must start with why, because Simon Sinek said that someone who really know what is their biggest drive, or what is their biggest why before they do something, it is like make someone can be really committed or resilient for a long way. Because yeah, for me personally, why I learned English since like maybe second grade in elementary school, just because next, sorry, yeah, I have a dream to become a reporter, exactly a VOA reporter, because I think that, wow, it's so cool speaking in front of the camera and then reporting the news happening in America, speaking English, and yeah, something like that. And because my why is so big at that time, that I say to my dad, I want to learn English. So my dad sent me to the English course and make me learn about 16 tenses. The teacher teach me about grammar, mostly about grammar, and then I feel that, no, why I have already know all of these tenses, but I cannot speak well to people. I can understand what they're saying about, but I cannot answer them. I cannot be brave to really having conversation or chit chat with them. So I start to meet with my teacher, my English teacher. Next. Okay. Actually, this is not my teacher because I cannot find her picture. Yes, I approach with my English teacher who are really has a good pronunciation in English. I feel like, wow, her accent, her pronunciation when she's saying English is really cool. And then I try to make a I try to approach with her, and then, okay, sure, you can learn speaking from me. And then from that, there is a confidence come up from me myself within myself, and I one by one step by step I can briefly say it, speaking in English. Even up to now, my grammar is so messy. Even when I speak with my mentor from UK, my professor from US, yeah, but they are always say, it's fine, it's me, it's fine. Your grammar is good, your English is good. No worries, don't say sorry because just because your grammar is not so good. So the most important thing in speaking English is a confidence level. As long as you know what to say and what the message you're trying to deliver to the people, that's okay. So next, we are going to ask you guys this is the question Mas Zaldi put in the chat box in the Telegram group. Why is it important to learn English? Maybe some of you want to share some opinions directly. Anyone volunteering?
Okay, anyone just turn on the mic.
Yeah, it is the part of practicing English, right? So yeah. I challenge you. You're very good at writing in the chat box in the Telegram group. So yeah. Right now I'm challenging you to really speak to me directly. No worries if you don't have a good grammar. No worries. Me too.
I want to try.
May I? Learning. Yes, sure, Ibu.
Thank you for the opportunity. Hi, Miss Ismi. I'm Yovita. I'm from Palu. Yeah, I think English is so important because, you know, we love travel to everywhere, especially when you go to the other country from Indonesia, maybe the nearest one like Malaysia or Singapore. I think English is really helpful to speak, like to buying something or in an airport, to speak to immigration like that. And then you can make friends because, you know, I think most of Indonesian people know how to speak English, but maybe they're afraid. I think maybe they're not confident, like you said before. Like in my office, some of them know how to speak English, but they're so afraid because maybe they afraid of mistaken. I think you have to brave enough to speak English. Don't really don't really worry about grammar, because I think the most important thing, like, you have to be brave enough for the grammar. The grammar is like you can learn little by little. Yeah, that's my opinion. Thank you.
Amazing. Exactly. I do agree with what Yovita saying. Yeah, this is the it's common, right? We often see someone who really good at writing, but they have no confidence when it comes to speaking in front of the people, many people. And it's also happened to me when back in, like, maybe when I was in junior high school. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, I'm so tremor whenever I say something in English, even if my Indonesian friends asking me to like have a chit chat or conversation, is I say no. But after I realizing that English is very useful, English is really important. By mastering or understanding English, we can really open the new horizon, open the new opportunity. Just because maybe I will share some of my story. Okay, maybe I will share some of my stories. I hope that it can inspire you, even you don't really have a good or advanced skill in speaking English. So when back in 2016, I applied for the YCLE. YCLE is the program for a young leader in Southeast Asia. It is initiated by Barack Obama in 2013, and then the young leader come up with the initiative or idea, and then they got selected with some of the process from the U.S. Embassy, and then they go to the U.S. universities in US, for 5 weeks. At that time, my English was very, very messy. I cannot speak English very clearly. Like I always say like something like that. But the most important thing is I want to learn English every day. I take an initiative. I call my friend who really good at English. Hey, dude, please help me. I want to apply for this. And then, can you help me, please, to really make me familiar with English again? Because English is speaking. It's all about practicing, right? If we don't have partner who speak every day continuously or yeah, every day, it is really hard for us to really practice in a good way. So I text her, I text him, and then I have a conversation. I chit chat with English. I call with him in English, and after that, I brave to apply that application. That the YCLE program. What happened when I was get into the interview process? Same. My English was not really good enough, but I say sorry so many times. Sorry for my English. Sorry for my English. The interview, I remember. It was one from U.S. Embassy. The native speaker say that, no, your English is okay. It's as long as you know what to say and what the message you want to deliver. That's fine. Don't worry about your grammar. You're really good. Something like that. And it makes me like, oh my God. We often think that we are so low and we are so small, and we just cannot we want something to be perfect. But no, learning in English is step by step. So after that, I got selected between thousands of applicants. I got selected and go to US for 5 weeks, having and it's fully funded, 100% fully funded. and it's just amazing experience for me. It's a life-changing experience for me, because I know from other perspective, I meet with the young leader from Southeast Asia, speaking every day with them, listening, hearing, what it like, speaking, hearing, listening, and then experiencing new cultures there. So it is a really amazing experience for me. That's the one of the beneficiary, the benefit when we are mastering or understanding English. So it is back to my point why it's important to learn English, because one, language, next, English is a language of international communication. As I told you before in the chat box, English is spoken in 53 countries, and then it is the first language as 400 million people worldwide. It also common second language in 118 countries in the world. By 2020, the British Council said, reported that 2 billion people studying English right now. So it is really important. Since and me, even I still don't have a child. I have a dream to really speak or speak with my kids or my children since in English since a very early age, because it's really when there's a golden age period, it is really important when if we can teach our kids to expert to what is it, to mastering a new language, because it's just make them easier when they grow up, and then all of the tuntutan kehidupan when they grow up, I know that the demand of this global era it's keep higher day by day, right? So I ever told with the manager of NutriFood when I asked them to interview my CV, she said that it is better for you to have an international exposure, because the multinational company is really like people with those kind of experience, like. And after that, I briefly challenged myself to really join the conference, to join the what is like competition. Even it's fail, it's okay, but it keeps but it makes us trying better and better. And the second, the importance of learning language, I think all of you here have already know. English give access to more entertainment, like someone said in the chat box in the group before. By understanding English, you don't need to rely on the subtitles. And then when you mastering or understanding English, it's really easy for you to know many information outside, right? So an estimated of 565 million people use the internet every day. Like handphone is always on the right hand, and 52% of the world's most visited websites are displayed. So it is very useful if we can understand, or we know how to we know English is very well. So yes, by understanding English, you also will improve your skills and thinking and listening and reading skill. When you open this YouTube or podcast and listening without subtitles, it's really make your English improving. And it's one of my way when I up to now when I study to improving my listening skills. Yeah. For example, if I wanna if I like this song in English, English songs, so I first I have to really put the what is it like headset on, and then trying to really understand what is he saying, and then start to write, and then googling for the lyrics and searching how many parts I'm missing. Up to now, still like that. So that is one of the practice and listening skill. Second, oh, sorry, third, okay, fourth, I mean like, okay, it's already fourth. Okay, yeah, actually this is third. So the second was to to make us easy to use the internet and whatever it is on the video like YouTube or podcast. The third is English makes it easier to travel. As Mbak Yolanda said before that, yeah, if you want to go travel around the world and you cannot speak English, you are in a big trouble. even you have you have a Google Translate, I don't recommend. And yeah, using English by understanding or by having the skill to speak in English is really helped you a lot. Me also, when I first, actually my first country travel is America. I never go to abroad, because when I was in a college, I don't have so much money. Scholarship is one of the target that I put in my goal, but I never got it before 2016, and I've already graduated. And YCLE is one of the first experience, and America is one of the first country that I visit. And lucky me, at that time I have already I can speak English, even my grammar is so messy, as I said to you before, but that's really helped me. Having a conversation with my host fam, with the native speakers there, sharing some thoughts, sharing some stories, and then we can feel the empathy together. Yeah, it's just nice if you can mastering English, if you brave speaking English, and you challenge yourself to take a new opportunity, such as go apply for scholarship abroad, or YCLE have the professional fellow. It's for people age, if I'm not mistaken, 25 until 35. So people who have a professional job in Indonesia can apply for that program, and then it's like magang in some of the institution or department in USA, and then it's fully funded by US government. So later I will tell you more. So yeah, that's the third point. And then we go to the next, Mas Zalbib. Yes. By mastering English, you can get scholarship as well as opportunity to get funding. Me, if I wanna implement something and I don't have money, I don't ask to my government. I mean, like a local government, because it's impossible. I try to search what is the grant opening and that in that period, and then start to write a proposal, and then send them submit the proposal, and then get the funding. I've been twice get funding from the US government, and then as YAP International to establish my organization in Jepara called Jepara Green Generation up to now. So the funding comes from the SSA YAP International. The second is from YCLE. So YCLE provides so many grants for for people in Southeast Asia who really want to tackle some issues in the surrounding, who really comes up with idea to want to address some problems in their communities. They provide it. So if you know how to write a proposal, if you have a good communication or good skill in speaking, so you will get the opportunity to get the funding. So that is the four point that I write. So we can next to the next slide. Yes, this is my tips, simple tips for me. Next. Yeah, how if so Mbak Ismi, I'm not familiar with English. So why, how I can make English become familiar in my life? First thing, I suggest you to set your phone language into English. This is the very basic, and then, but it's very useful because it's, if we want to learn something new, we have to make that new habit become familiar to us. So for example, I always set my phone setting in English language. So it's really helped me to really what's like maintaining my skills in English. Even it's just reading, but it's, yeah, it's really effective for me. And then the second, read everything you can get your hands on. So for example, like novel, for example, like magazine or caption or whatever, because this helps you to improve quickly because the content will be full of juicy new vocabulary. Some of my tips is, if you find something new or new vocabulary in your, maybe in your reading books, don't just move on, or don't just stop googling it and then move on to the next paper or next page, but try to make some notes. Actively take notes of new vocabulary. This is what I did up to now. So if I read an article in English and I don't know what is it, so I start to googling it, and then, okay, I learn a new vocabulary today, and then again, and then repeat again. I can repeat again. I invest my time and invest my money a lot to learn English when I am in a college. When I was in a college students, I cut my my holiday off to go to the Pare every semester and take the course from the very beginning, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then public speaking, just to make sure that my English is keep improving day by day. And it's really effective because the environment, the supporting system allows us to familiar with English every day. So I live in a dormitory that is what like we should speak in English every day in every opportunities with my friends. So when I speak bahasa, so I will get punishment, and it's really effective. It's really effective. So the key point, I remember Mr. Arif Budiman, if I'm not mistaken, spelling your name, telling that one time when there is English day in my office, in his office, and then everyone is start to practicing speaking English, but suddenly the office become so peaceful because no one brave to speak in English. So this is the challenge. This is the challenge. I hope that this club is not only benefit for it give benefits only for the club members, but the club members here have to start influencing the people around around them in office and whatever, because yeah, if you want to mastering or understanding English better, you have to make a community that is sorry that is practicing English every day, speaking English every day. So it is challenge for us, for you, the Duta BPJS Kesehatan. So I hope that it will not happen anymore when there is a policy from the pusat gitu ya, uh, to really encouraging the member or the workers to brave speaking English. So yeah, the club member here have to be the agent that influence many people around. So it will make a good ecosystem, a good supporting system for everyone to be able to speaking confidently. So we go to the next slide. Mas Zaldi. Okay. Talk with the real life human and start to communicate. As I told you before. And the next slide, because I know that my time is limited. Yeah, watching movie, subscribing YouTube or podcast channel. I love Michelle Obama podcast. It's really inspiring and blowing my mind. Listening to music, as I told you before, start to wear your head headphones on, and then start to listening the music that you love, and start to write what is it about, and then googling it and how many part that you're missing. Next, this is the important one. Be active in your learning community in the English club. So whatever the activities that your communities, or I mean the English club have, please join. Please join, because it's very effective for you to keep improving your skill in English. And then the last tips for me: pack your stuff, plan your ticket or itinerary, and start to go abroad. It is really, really, really helpful. Holiday, the first you get you have really a great experiencing, seeing the different shape of the world, meet with someone in a different world, and then feel the experience. This is the most important part, because when I went to the USA, I start to learning a new culture, a new not only improving my English skill, but also I learning a new culture. I met the people with the different styles, different race, and then we start to growing the empathy and also tolerance. It's really great. So that's from me for the first slide. Next, if you want to keep in touch with me, please reach me through Instagram, Ismi Ariniawati, and let's be friends. Move on to the next slide, maybe, Mas. I want to share about the Waisili. Oh, so before it, is there anyone to want to ask something to me? Is it okay, Mas Daldi? Okay.
Yeah, it's sure. Yeah.
Before I go to the next slide, sorry. Wait. Okay. Is there any question for me?
Yeah, anyone with the questions, just directly unmute.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to ask to Miss Ismi.
Sure.
Like what you said before, Miss. It's really important how to practice our English, and sometimes we don't have time enough for practicing. Maybe we can use the media like hearing. Maybe I want to ask to you. Sorry, before my name is Irsanti from Central Sulawesi, Kacelu. I want to ask, have you any YouTube recommend from Indonesia how to learn English that we can hear while working? Like Michelle, maybe it's really as a beginner, we can really don't really understand what she say clearly. So maybe I need from Indonesia or something from from Indonesia. And have you any application that you can recommend, like Grammarly? I actually download that Grammarly, but I don't really understand how to use it. Like is it right how to write and like that? Maybe you can recommend something like that you can relate. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for asking, Miss Irsanti. Yeah, Grammarly, I use Grammarly just for checking my grammar, so not to practicing my speaking. I recommend if you have limited time, maybe you can start engaging or inviting your partners, maybe your husband, to really have a conversation in English every day, or maybe every Saturday night you start practicing. Or actually, office is the first place that really effective to such a like growing the new habit like this. But if it's so difficult to to make a habit in the office speaking English, so I recommend you to invite your partners and then try to speak. I am suggest you to really have a conversation with a real human if you want to keep improving in a speaking skills. But if you it's just the one and only thing I think, because when we just read, okay, we read, we learn new vocabularies, it is important. But if we just read and then we don't practice, we cannot, I'm not sure that we have such a great or a good opportunity to improving our speaking English, our English speaking. So if listening, I can suggest you, Michelle Obama or Gita Savitri. Even she's not really practicing English in every single video that he made, but she often make like content how she learns English not every day, but since the first time. So what is the tips and trick for her when he want to keep or improving her English skill? So that's Gita Savitri. And then there is funny, sorry, I forgot the name, but skinny facts, but in Instagram, it's not in YouTube. But he has a British accent. it's cool, I think, a British accent. It's not an American accent, so you can compare and learn from him. If listening, you can watching the YouTube video or podcast. Michelle Obama is really good. It's not is it really it's a bit fast, but if you learn day by day like me, day by day, it's just usual. I mean, like, you can understand what she's saying about. It's okay, not fully Yeah, thank you, Mas Daldi. Gercep banget ya. Yeah, there is a content from Gita Savitri. She shares about the how she learns English, and also if Michelle Obama, it's on podcast. If you can, yeah, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, yeah. You're just googling it. Just googling it. YouTube is very diverse. The content is very huge. You can googling it. You can search whatever or whoever your idols there. Maybe with American accent or British accent. It's totally up to you. The most important thing is you keep watching that every day. You keep listening to that every day. Even it's just for 15 minutes, even it's just for 30 minutes.
Los Angeles.
But you have to really make a commitment with yourself. Invest your 30 minutes in a day to learn English, and then see what happens after maybe three months. Your English will keep growing. Because I practicing it. Yeah, even up to now, lucky me, I have a friends from other city from other countries that I meet or I have to communicate with them every month. I have a mentor from UK also, so it helps me a lot. There's no other way to improving your English speaking without practicing. So yes, reading is important to learn new vocabulary, but practicing is the most important thing. That's what I can say, Miss Irsanti. Maybe for the next content, for the next material, I just wanna
before the next slide, Mbak Ismi.
Yes. Do I still have a time, Miss Daldi?
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But for me, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Actually, me and you have the similar starting point by learning English, because I like to speak a lot, but as you mentioned before that your grammar is bad. You said that, but actually my grammar, I think, is terrible. I mean, it's worse than bad.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, that's why I think about it's no worry to speak with grammar error. It's okay as long as you have the confidence and the partner you speak with is understand what you're saying. But how you get the pass the TOEFL or the IELTS score while you don't have that grammar, I mean, in good way?
Okay, good question. So lucky me, the Wisely is not requiring me to really have a really high score in TOEFL when I apply for the program. So I just have to submit pass the score 500 for the TOEFL. So yeah, TOEFL, the Wisely coordinator from US Embassy said to me, is it okay if you are not passing the score? But the thing is, this is the important points. The funders or the donors is looking for someone who really know their story, who really know what they are struggling for, who really know what their value of life. And then if you can share the story and you can write it very well in a personal statement, and then they watch it and they review it, and then you can win their heart. But it is for like student exchange or for fellowship program. I don't recommend you not mastering TOEFL or IELTS to if you want to go abroad for scholarship. Yes, of course. If you want to go if you want to go abroad to scholarship, of course you must really put investment more in writing, in reading, in speaking, all of the part of that. GRE, GMAT is really tiring. Yeah, you have to really put investment, money, time if you want to apply for the scholarship. Yes, but if for funding, if it's student exchange, grammar is, believe me, what they're looking for is the story, is the value, is what you have done before in the society. So that's the, what is it like, the key point to win their heart. So that's, yeah, that's what I can say, Mas.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So how many times I still
maybe there is another one who would like to speak and asking a questions, please.
Okay.
Anyone?
Hello.
Oh, Mas Yuda, please take the place.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh,
Hello.
Wow. What is that?
Yes.
Tell us something.
I'm still in office right now. And Miss Ismi is quite famous in Jepara.
Oh, really?
Wow. We are so lucky.
Man, you know she has a restaurant, yes. Warung Kedai Ismi ya, Kedai Ismi.
Yes.
Yes, she has a restaurant, Kedai Ismi, and it's quite delicious. I have ever tried that dish.
Oh, thank you.
So anyone visit Jepara is open to visit the restaurant. What the restaurant name again?
Kedai Ismi.
Okay. Kedai Ismi. It's okay.
Maybe
you will get hot cheesy for free.
Thank you. I have to go there.
Yeah. You have to visit here, and we'll. Okay, continue, Mas Yuda.
Okay,
no, I just want to try to talk. There's my little tips for me about studying English. Maybe that before you said that it's Michelle Obama or something, that I think Michelle Obama is very heavy for me. It's for the first step, maybe usually I try to watching kids TV show in English, just like A Little Pony or SpongeBob maybe. Nah, I think that's a simple language in the kids TV show that I can study from the start, from the zero, and studying a little from that.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah,
that's one thing that I do for my English, for practicing my English.
Thank you for sharing, Mas Yuda. Don't forget give number, and then you you have one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you have one hot cheesy for free for you. I promise. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So funny.
That's a Peppa Pig, yes. Peppa Pig, A Little Pony.
Yeah, maybe it can help you. Peppa Pig official channel, yes.
And if you're all
okay, it's
Netflix,
new for me. Thank you for sharing.
If you are using Netflix for entertainment, usually I
because
watch.
I think we have limited time, right?
Oh,
should we just if you guys want to know more about Wisely? Sorry, my connection is in trouble, I think. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sounds
we can.
clear.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I just wanna make it quick. Yeah, okay. Next, Mas. This is wisely my my organization that makes me grow better to be a leader from America. Yeah, as I told you before that wisely is launched in 2013 by the Barack Obama, and it's really have a big, huge, not only big but huge fans in Indonesia. Every year, there are 1,000 people applying for this program, academic fellowship. So they have 4 programs. I will make it quick. Next month, they have 4 program. Sorry, in okay, next they have okay, next we just have 10 minutes, I think. Next, okay, stop. Before it, one slide before. Okay, so YCL is aimed at young leaders from the region, age 18 until 35, who have innovative idea for tackling what they have identified as their generation's greatest challenge in Southeast Asian region. So what, as I told you before that, if wisely, the English is number 2, the number 1 is your story, is your initiative, is your value of life, is your goal, your initiative, what you have done into the community. So if you have such an initiative, a great initiative like maybe English club, and then you share the story, you share the impact, and then you apply for the program, making a great personal statement, and then you can feel the opportunity, right? You can get the opportunity to have the experience 5 weeks in the USA, magang in one of the institution in the USA, based on your background in Indonesia. So it's for personal, it's for professional level. For academic level, if you have a sister or brother age 18 until 25, maybe they can go apply for the academic fellowship program. Is it basically go to the US, to the campus, the host campus? There are Connecticut, there are Nebraska, there are there are Hawaii, University of Hawaii, to learn about this theme. Next, there are 4 pillars that YCL stand for. Next, yeah, the first is education. The second, civic engagement, sustainable development. It's everything about environment, and then what is it, like climate change, something like that, and then economic growth. So when I was into YCL program, I got selected in social and entrepreneurship program. So I went to the Connecticut for 5 weeks, and then learn about social and entrepreneurship there. So it's quite, it's a really a turning point in my life. I know that, oh, beside business, we have to think about the ethical, we have to think about the impact, the social impact in our community. So our business is keep sustainable for a long time. So YCL members in numbers is like this. Next, Indonesia is the 3rd most biggest, the first, I think, the first, sorry, the first biggest population or members in Southeast Asia. So as you know, if you looking the numbers, 39,000 people members from Indonesia. That's the community. The community is really huge. I know someone from a different part of the region from YCL, and we try to make the connection really great by collaborating our initiative, our project together, and it's really cool because I don't work for the government or institution level. I am an entrepreneur, so that's the way I make a connection. I make networking through YCLE, and it's really amazing, the connection. If you guys wanna apply for the scholarship, please just let me know. Because during the pandemic, we closed some program, but it still continue through virtual program. For example, if before the pandemic, I went to the USA for 5 weeks, but because of the pandemic, all the programs shifted into the virtual. And then if it's possible, 1 week we can travel to USA, and it's fully funded. Next, so yeah, next there is a four programs actually. YCLE exchange, what I told you before, academic fellows program, professional fellows program for people age 25 until 35. YCLE sits for the future grant competition. It's totally funding. As I told you before, I got 80 million rupees from YCLE to really establish my organization. And there is also YCLE regional workshop. It's regional workshop in Southeast Asia. It's a specific theme. Like yesterday, we have from public health sector in Manila, and then maybe STEM education in Thailand, and it's totally fully funded. So yeah, another leadership opportunities. Next, yeah, this is what I told you before. YCLE academic fellow. Next, yeah, maybe if you guys want to apply, this program is really suitable for you. Before you applying for the scholarship to get the Fulbright scholarship, U.S. government also provide for higher degree. I mean, like for master degree by providing a Fulbright scholarship for Indonesian people. But I think YCLE is a nice step, it's a first step before you can achieve the Fulbright program, because the funders or the interviewer will see that, oh yeah, you have already has the international exposure, you have already initiate social movement in your communities, and it's really cool. I think, okay, that's, if you guys interested in this program, please just let me know. I can share the full information for you, because yeah, Mas Zaldi, do I still have a time? Maybe to wrap up the session.
Yes.
Yeah, to wrap up the session, YCLE is really a great place for you to grow, because the connection is really huge. And then every day, there are a lot of opportunities you can get, funding, scholarship, and many more, mentoring. And I really encourage you to apply for the YCLE Professional Fellow Program. So who knows? Maybe there is a YCLE alumni from BPJS. Yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah, thank you everyone for hearing me, for listening to me. Sorry if I made many mistakes. Back to you, Mas Zaldi.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Ismi.
I can share what is it, like the slide, yeah. In the group.
Okay. I will forward it to the group. Okay. Thank you, Mbak Ismi. So it's very interesting information, such as I just know that this organization can provide us a short course or
Yes.
a student exchange that for just for a few weeks or a few months maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so it could be the beginning of our scholarship step.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And it is good for you to apply in this period because all the program is turning into virtual, so you don't need to ask for permission to leave from work. So it's just amazing if you guys can apply for that scholarship.
Okay. Okay, I will give the opportunity to our audience here, so anyone who asks our speakers this afternoon. Please, anyone, just open the camera or unmute the microphone. Anyone? Oh, someone just opened the camera and suddenly
Yeah.
close it. But Ismi, maybe you can give us some what a picture that we can start over. I mean, start from like maybe the short course or the student exchange for a couple weeks. You can share that.
Oh, you mean my story?
Yeah, I mean, what is the shortened period that provide by this fully founded, what you called, short
Wait,
course, maybe?
short course. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's really depend on the program. If Wisely Academic Fellowship is 5 weeks, but for professional fellowship, someone who really have already worked in Indonesia and want to have the experience working in the US in the same department. So I think it takes 6 weeks. The program is a Wisely Academic Fellowship. I don't have picture, but you can share you can search the information through wisely.state.gov if I'm not mistaken. All the information is provided there. Maybe you can open the second presentation, the second slide of me.
This one. This
So
one.
this is yeah.
Yeah. It's look so
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Yeah, this is when I have a program in University of Connecticut. So it's on 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's spring actually. It's spring, but no sun every day. Just snow every day, and it's almost minus 7 Celsius, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's really cold. Climate change is really happened. So yeah, next, maybe I can share some of his story or my experience. Yeah, when I went to the US. Next. Yeah, this is the host university. Actually, if you are 18 until 25 years old, you can apply for this project for the program. Yes.
Beg my pardon, Mbak Ismi. You say 25 or 35? I mean, it's written 35 before.
Okay. Okay. So for academic fellowship, it's 18 to 25. It's for academic fellowship. But for professional fellowship is magang. If you have already worked in Indonesia and you have you want to feel the experience working in the same department in US, it's called a Wisely Professional Fellow. It's a
35 up to 35.
Yeah, 25 until 35.
35.
So that's the requirement. So this is the host university for academic fellowship. Next. yeah, basically ngapain aja sih kita? What we really do it there? We have cultural visit. We go to campus with another students from US. We do community service and many more. We do a host fam program. So we live with the native speaker, the citizen of America, for 5 days, and then live under the same rooftop. Then share the stories, share the culture, and many things. And up to now, I'm still have a good relation with my host ma'am from US. Even they want to come actually to my wedding ceremony, but suddenly a pandemic comes and ruin everything. Yeah. So wait. So yeah. Next, 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 next. This is the campus, the Yukon bookstore. This is the class with 20 young leaders from Southeast Asia. So every day we learn a social and entrepreneurship lesson from the professor there. What I love to be here is the professor there is really humble, really helpful. It's like there is no gap between students and professor. Even he is, or even they are a professor. We are having like such a great relationship, like friends. We are doing basketball together. We're watching movie together, sharing, having a snack time together. It's something like that, and it's so informal. It's so casual, not like in Indonesia when we put so much respect to our teachers. Yeah, it's kind of a different culture, and I learned that, and it's cool. Yeah, we also visit the ASEAN you sorry, I mistake the name. I forgot the name, but this is the organization when all of the ASEAN member who study in the Yukon comes together to this community, and we just physically visiting, say hello. Next. Yeah, this is my professor. And the right side is when my professor visiting Indonesia in 2019, and all of the alumni of UConn, University of Connecticut, comes together at Jakarta from all over the region in Indonesia, and we are pitching for the project that we currently lead or currently working, and then they provide the funding also. So many funding opportunities. Yeah, this is my host family. So I live in this beautiful palace. I call it palace because it's really huge.
That by funding also, the living cost. I mean the living.
Yes,
cost.
yes. I don't spend any recehan at all. No.
Is it a house? It's really big.
Yeah, really big.
It's
There
like
is a hot theater. There is a big swimming pool. There is a barbecue site. There's a gymnastic, like what is it, like? Yeah, gym.
Like the best possible you can.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was really lucky because I live with someone from Mexico and Egypt. Actually, they are an immigrant, but stay in America for a long time. Yeah, this is my father, and then this is my mom. They are so kind, so kind. When we wanna say goodbye, we cry together. Yeah,
we cry a lot, right?
Yeah, yeah, and it's also besides we go to the campus to learn social entrepreneurship, we do community service, we teaching the people, we cooking in the kitchen soup to people in need like this. We wrap up the food to deliver to the people in need in US. And when I was there, I just realized that, oh, there is one portrait in New York, that there is homeless. There are so many homeless people there. And yeah, it's just make me, wow, in such a big city. And this is me representing my one of the favorite idol, my role model, Kartini. And this is my final pitch in the end of the session to get the funding. Yeah, I also we have also cultural visit like yeah, this is Harvard School. This is Harvard School. We go to the Yale University. We go to the Harvard School. We are shopping. Yeah, we visited the John F. Kennedy Museum and many more. It's just amazing. Next. Yeah, I also have opportunity to apply for the next program. It's called YCLI Summit. It's gather 250 young leaders or alumni, YCLI alumni from all over the Asia, ASEAN, to come together and pitch the initiative. And then, yeah, as I told you before, I got the 80 million rupees. 80 million rupees is a big number for me to implement a project. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, it's just amazing building a connection, networking with people in other country. Yeah, making a collaboration, tackling the same issues. It's just amazing, and I'm lucky to be part of this community. And now I serve as the YCLI country lead as a Women Leaders Academy Alumni Network. So I'm going to be a leader for 1 year to promote about women empowerment and to really encourage women alumni, YCLI women alumni to together as one, make a collaboration and come up with the great initiative to tackle social impact.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
you
Bye.
should try. You should
Yeah.
try. Everyone
Yeah.
must try. You should try.
Yeah, thank you. One thing I noticed very well that you look so different from photos to another photo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes I difficult to recognize which one is you.
Yeah, actually, it's because of the
Yeah.
bracket, I think. Yeah, right?
Yeah, kind of. Oh, okay. So anyone still want to chit chat? I mean, to ask a question, since we have a very right person to join the community. If you want to join, please. Maybe
May
Mas
I?
Rian.
Yep.
Please.
So thank you very much, Mbak Ismi, for the really long presentation. It must be lying if I'm saying that I'm not have any interest about YCLE program. So especially when I saw the picture of you with the snow background, I must say that it's really enhanced my motivation to join the program. So
Just
let
because
me
the
make it
snow,
short.
right?
Yes, I mean I ever see snow, but the fake one, you know, the one that we have in our country. Try to make snow, but it doesn't work. So, my question is simply about is there any worst experience that you have in the US after 5 weeks join the program? I mean, for the past 1 hour,
Down, sir. So I cannot.
Sorry.
Your voice is up and down. I don't know because of my signal or wait.
Maybe mine.
Yeah, your signal is okay, Mas Rian, but maybe you need to be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make it short. The question is, what is the best and the worst experience that you have during your 5 weeks program in the US?
Okay, please.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Mas
Thank you,
Rian.
Pak Anna, for asking me. For the worst, okay, what else? What is that? I think it's not worse, but it's quite challenging for me because I'm a minority there. So that right after I come back from America, I become a tolerance because I know that it is hard to live in a country with Muslim. Is you can just count with your hands because it's very minority there. I hard to find a place to take a pray, and then it's hard for me to really make time to take a pray 5 times in a day. So that's not the worst, but that's the challenging one for me. And then the best thing, what else? The best is the connection, the friends, the materials, the professor, all of the process were amazing. So I know that learning a social entrepreneurship is opening my mind that okay, the two side of social and entrepreneurship, this kind of object, this kind of subject that so many people say that it cannot work together as one. In the US, I learned it and how to make a business more sustainable. At the same time, we also tackling the social issue. Yeah, so that's the thing. All of the process, all of the curriculum that they designed for us were amazing. Experiencing host family also amazing because up to now I like I like have two moms. Even she's in another country, but she do really care with me. The connection with friends from all over the ASEAN, the Southeast Asian, especially, we keep contact in the chat, in a WhatsApp. We share the opportunities. For example, if I want to apply for the school for the scholarship, the person or my friends who have already got scholarship into Harvard or into American university are willing to help me teach and be my mentor. And it's a great investment, right? Just by so by joining Waishali Alumni Network, there are a lot of opportunity for me. Funding, friends, project implementation, program partnering. Even my professor wanna give a recommendation letter for me if I wanna for scholarship. So that's the benefit. That's the best thing I could say. This for me, Pak Rian. I hope it answer your question.
Thank you very much, Mbak. Yeah, it does answer my question.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mas
Thank you
Rian,
for
Mbak Ismi. Maybe we have one last one before this meeting has to come an end. So anyone who would like to say? Oh, Ibu Dena. Oh, Mbak, excuse me, Mbak. This is Ibu Dena, one of our counselor. So Ibu Dena, are you still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm still. Oh, I was just about to say goodbye.
Ibu, hello, Bu. How are you?
Our time here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mbak Ismi. It's a great sharing, and and everyone. I think it is important that I emphasize that all the tips given by Mbak Ismi really work. I mean, it works for me. It probably most probable works for you too. So it was such a great sharing, and I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I did enjoy myself. So thank you.
Thank you,
And
Ibu. Thank you for having me.
Been fun.
Thank you, Budena. Okay, this is probably the last session we have. Thank you again, Ismi. It's a great honor to have you here. It's our very pleasure to have you. If one day you want to share another things related to your experience or your organizations, it's very welcome to you. Okay, thank you for the member of the club for joining us this afternoon. Finally, we have to close this because our breakfasting period in Indonesia bagian tengah is almost there. And thank you. Maybe the last session we have a photograph together. So anyone still with us can open the camera and we take a picture together. Oh, Mas Erwin still with us. Thank you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you, Mbak Ismi, and everyone joined this afternoon. For your information, this is Mbak Ismi Instagram. She's quite famous in Instagram. She has 3,000 followers, and it's so good to hear that she with us in this afternoon. Thank you, Mbak, again.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for having me. See you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. This
Thank
is me.
you. Nice me.
See you later, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Budena.
Mr. Rian.
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Selamat berbuka puasa, Bu Dena.
Ya, saya juga.
Iya.
Living ya.
Iya, thank you, Bu. Thank you, living.